Hi,
Hi, what's up?
I have a quick question for you.
Tell me.
If you had just 8 frames to show the world what India feels like, where would you begin?
Where?
This is Mumbai, and in her lanes, I didn't just find photos. I found India staring back in color, contrast, and spirit. I gave myself a simple challenge to photograph India in just 8 frames without ever leaving Mumbai. For me, a hobby isn't about being amazing at it. It's about having fun, trying new things, exploring. That's how I see one creative man too. I don't want to just master one thing. I want to try new things every day. And honestly, when you learn a few things well enough, it's fun to juggle them. 8 photos to capture India. I knew I couldn't start with monuments or cityscapes. So I asked myself, who were the first to call the city home? The people who built a life here, long before the word Mumbai existed. Here, mornings begin not with alarms, but the ocean's call. The sea still calls them by name. I got my first DSLR back in 2014. It was a Nikon D5200. I came to Delhi to study advertising that time and I thought that, I'll be the photography guy. But I got bored in 6 months and sold the camera. It felt like a passing hobby. But then cut to a few years, I got my iPhone 11 and clicked a picture randomly and I couldn't wait to edit it. That itch came back. And then I realized that maybe it's not about the camera, it's about creating that felt like mine. Today's India, it's changing so fast. You almost miss it if you don't stop to look. Progress wears a suit now. And wait for cabs that knows your name. I've walked here with dreams too big for my pocket. Now, I just look for reflections on glass and in myself. I mostly shoot in black and white. Feels quieter, easier to process. But when I shoot in color, I don't hold back. More saturation, more colors, bit of drama. Color reveals what we hold sacred. India prays in many languages. Mumbai listens in all of them. Here, devotion isn't whispered. It dances, sings, and parades. In a country that runs, some still stop to fold their hands. And in that stillness, you can hear the heartbeat of belief. I used to go all out on my Facebook and Orkut display pictures, like crazy filters, more contrast, and a lot of edits. I think there was no subtlety to it, and maybe that was the point. Because I'm an introvert and I don't speak that much, so I let my pictures do the talking. And maybe that's the point. I purely go with my instinct. Because sometimes India doesn't pose for you. And you land up in a situation where it needs to be felt. And then you go for the shot. In some places, clarity doesn't come from stillness. It comes from motion, from madness, from the mess. They call it chaos. But maybe it's choreography. Only the heart can follow. Every push, every step. Perfectly unplanned, perfectly us. Some places don't shout, they wait. Maybe that's why I'm here. Not to find new stories, but to feel the weight of the old ones still hanging in air. There is no glory here, no filters, just time, doing what it does best, letting things go piece by piece. Beauty fades, but some ruins still hold their breath. When you stand in a place that's falling apart, you can't help but think about everything that once was. Who walked here? What dreams died here? And then, just a few streets away, you find another kind of silence. Not of endings, but of anticipation and beginnings. In one frame, India remembers, and in the next, it dares to dream. Ambition didn't always speak English. It once whispered in local trains, scribbled itself onto second-hand textbooks. It wasn't about power. It was about making your parents proud, clearing the exam, getting the call. And that fire still burns. In ink-filled air and whispered prayers outside classrooms, where dreams rise early and sleep only after the results do. There's something honest about chasing nothing at all. It's relaxing. Just the feeling of being in the moment, no outcomes, no expectations. I've seen dreams that exhaust you, and some that fill you up. Maybe we all need places like this. No uniforms, no umpires, no stadium. Just one rule: play till the sun gives up. Because here, 22 yards isn't just a pitch. It's where dreams take guard and never retire. Because in India, some of our loudest celebrations begin with a tennis ball. So for the longest time, I've tried to fit into one box. But the truth is that I've never been just one thing. Hence, One Creative Man. It's not a title, it's not a goal. Just a canvas where I could be everything. Unapologetic, no labels, no rules, just me. Silence is loud here. It leaves a mark. On brick, skin, and beliefs. We were taught to blend it, to speak softly, dress safely, love discreetly. But this generation colors outside the margins, bold, messy, and creative. This is India too, unfiltered, unapologetic, and beautifully misunderstood. I thought I could capture India in 8 frames. But India doesn't fit inside a frame. It is the frame. It spills into tradition, breathes through modernity, rises with aspiration, and lingers in decay. It prays with faith, moves through chaos, celebrates with joy, and speaks through identity. Because India isn't just seen. India lives here.
क्या कमाल है आए कैसे जमाने गली गली गरीबी भरी पड़ी पर तमाशे चले यहाँ दबा के होते यहाँ धमाके टीवी पे चिल्लाते आके मीडिया तो मजाक है देखो कैसे कमेंट में ये वॉमिट करते हेट फिर मॉरल्स पे क्यों लौंडे कर डिबेट इनकी नॉलेज देख के नॉर्मल डे पे करते हैं फॉर्निकेट देन फॉलो अप विद फेथ ओके बनाओ थोड़ा सेंस बहस करके गवारों से गवाओ ना तुम चैन जो तुम्हारे मुंह पे डाले ताले वो तुम्हें